Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you are watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, yesterday, Ruto was in Coast Region and he made some comment to suggest that right now the economy is doing well and that is the item he was working on since he came to the office. And according to him, it is working because he removed all unnecessary subsidy to stabilize the shilling. This is what he said. Let me just quote him first. My first assignment that the last 5 months was to consolidate and stabilize the economy of our country that had been battered by reckless borrowing and unnecessary subsidy. That is why today the economy of Kenya has stabilized. When I heard this statement, I was like, really? Stabilized the economy? I don't know how many people are feeling the same way William Samoei Ruto is feeling, that the economy is now stable. Is this economy stable for billionaires? Is it stable for the middle class? And again, is it stable for those poor, the one on the poverty line? Or this economy is stable for who? That's the question I was asking myself. Because the last time I checked, Ruto is not in the middle class. Last time I checked, Ruto is not among the poor. Ruto is among the billionaires in this country. So is he talking for the billionaires who are in huge business that is now working? Or is talking for who? Because even those in the middle class are complaining. They are crying that economy is not working for them. So you wonder, who is Ruto talking for? Is Ruto genuine when he issues such statement to Kenyans, or he is literally just lying the same way he has always done? Because for me, this one looked like a mockery. Ruto is mocking Kenyans, and I will explain to you the reason why I feel that Ruto is mocking Kenyans. But before we go deep into that, just a quick request for those who are watching and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our channel subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. The first question I want to ask my viewers: what was the value of a shilling to a dollar in 2022? Somewhere in January, February. Then you compare to the value of a dollar against a shilling as of today or yesterday. Because for you to tell us that the economy is doing well and the shilling is now stable, we have to compare how it was behaving during that time and how it is as of now. Because the last time I checked, Kenyan shillings to a dollar right now is 126.53 today. And if you check in 2022, 1 USD was equal to 113.54 Kenyan shillings. So who is telling the truth? So from there you will see Ruto is lying. When Uhuru was there, we had only 113 shilling. That was the highest against a dollar. Now we are talking about 126, and seemingly we are heading to 130. So, how is the shilling stable right now, and how was it unstable in 2022? Ruto need to tell us. Secondly, Ruto is talking about government borrowing, something that he's trying to stop. But again, the same Ruto, when he was campaigning, he told Kenya that he will make sure that he stop the issue to do with the borrowing. That Kenya has enough money to run the country, there will be no borrowing. But the last time I checked on David Ndii, he confirmed that the government is borrowing more than 25 billion shilling every Thursday. 25 billion shilling. So if the economy is working, why is it that every Thursday Ruto is borrowing 25 billion shilling? This economy is stable for who? Maybe stable for Ruto and his cabinet. Again, also, Ruto is talking about stabilize the economy by removing unnecessary subsidy. I don't know how you can say economy is working when the people who are in that same country are sleeping hungry. Because for Ruto, by removing food subsidy, he stabilized the economy. The question is, how do you feel when people are sleeping hungry in the country? That's because you are saying you are working on stabilizing the economy. Yesterday we saw the blind people, the disabled people were crying that they are hungry, they cannot pay rent, they are dying from hunger. I don't know how comfortable such a president can be when people are dying from hunger just because he removed what they were benefiting from. That William Ruto, the economy is working. When Ruto removed education subsidy, that is unnecessary for William Ruto. So economy is working for him. And right now, the widow cannot manage to take their kid to school. Right now, those who are on poverty line, they cannot manage to take their children to high school. As we are speaking now, if your kid has scored good marks, maybe a clean A, a B plus, something there, to get a direct entry into university. As of now, you are going to pay. So where will the poor manage to do this? Because now going even to high school, they were contributing money. Then now you go to university where they were paying 15,000, Ruto is making it to 50,000 per semester. Ndio mtoto aenda tu kwa hiyo university mlikuwa mna contribute to raise that 15,000. Will you manage 50 per semester? That is to Ruto unnecessary. Fuel subsidy that Uhuru had given to Kenyans. According to Ruto, it was unnecessary subsidy. And this fuel subsidy, it is what defines everything here at the end of the day. Because if people, if transport is a little bit down, that is fair, then the basic commodities which is transported from one place to another, definitely the price will not be very high. But because of cost of transport from one point to another, then you find that that product from the manufacturer reaching to the consumer, it is very high. That to William Ruto, the economy is stable. When Ruto put high electricity tariffs, that one to him, the economy is stable. Right now, when you are buying your units, it is like times 4 what people have used to buy. The question is, as you say that the economy is stable because you remove that subsidy, how come investors are leaving this country? They don't stay here. People are closing their companies. Factories are being shut down. That, to William Ruto, the economy is stable. When people are losing jobs because people are closing their companies here, to William Ruto, economy is stable. Why is it that electricity bill is very high in this country? To an extent, manufacturers cannot bear the cost. They just close their company and get out, maybe to Tanzania or Uganda or elsewhere. Then they do their manufacturing there and bring the same commodity to Kenya for consumption. So someone has a market in Kenya, but he cannot manage to do the manufacturing in the same country. So you get somewhere else to do it, then bring it to Kenyans. Look at that. So Kenya will be spending their money in importing rather than exporting. I wonder how the economy can be stable when we are busy importing everything and exporting nothing. Just because people have made manufacturing cost very expensive in this country. As we're speaking now, electricity should be very cheap for everyone so that anyone can go into manufacturing and make the economy stable. It is not stable. Ruto is lying. The economy can never be stable when there is insecurity, and insecurity comes in when people cannot afford basic commodities like food, education. Water now is expensive in this country. They want to double the price per meter cubic. So how? People will get out, they will use every means to get something to put in the mouth, including even killing your neighbor. How is that one stable economy? When KRA is collecting taxes by every means, including giving forceful penalties to people, which end up closing the people's business, that William Ruto economy is working. Because at least they brought beyond the target. We have people who are running their small business here with a capital of 50,000, 100,000. So KRA goes there and impose a penalty on these people rather than negotiating with them. So you end up, they end up, you have a 100,000 capital business. Someone slap you with a penalty of 100,000 or 50,000. Tell me, is he just forcing you to close your business? So people have been closing business in the name of KRA collecting taxes. And Ruto is celebrating it because they have collected beyond their target. That Ruto economy is working. When Ruto spend a 1 year budget in the president's office in 6 months' time, that Ruto economy is working. Now is asking for supplementary budget for the remaining 6 months to close a year. When Gachagua spend the entire budget for 1 year in the deputy president office, that Ruto, the economy is stable, economy is working, and then they need this supplementary budget. Look at that. They eat as you people suffer. They don't care anything about you. They don't have any intention to help you in any way. They are just concentrating on themselves, getting that which they want by any means, including killing your economy, starving you, and minding nothing to do with a common mwananchi. I don't know, but that's what I understand. So tell me in the comment section, what do you think about this? Is the economy working for you? For me, it's not.